Let no one despite you for your youth, but set the believers an example in, well, I guess it's not going to go back to that verse, but that's fine. You all can see it. You can stop it and read it if you like. I probably have a picture of it, and I'm sure that lets us read the whole thing. But hey, you're hanging with Dedo. My name is Derek, aka Dedo. Samantha and I are undertaking a big project here. We're in the final stages of trying to get together a little space to have a little function. It's been a long and winding road to get to this point. I don't have time to explain the whole backstory. We're just going to stop in and kind of catch up to where we are right now. We'll follow up with the backstory later. There's some pictures from the last few days. My days have run together at this point, so I'm not real sure what's happening, but from here on out, it's just going to be me, Dedo, in the raw, so to speak. I'm not going to edit the videos from this point forward. Well, not completely this point forward, but in this particular instance, this story, maybe it's a playlist. I'm not sure exactly, but either way, here we go. So, welcome to Hanging with Dedo, and let's see how just the raw footage goes and what you think of that. I'm trying to figure out the best way to tell the story, different, I guess, different techniques, if you will, as to how to put it on, uh, how to make the YouTube videos. So, thanks again for hanging with Dedo. I'm a little tired, I'm a little wore down, but I'm ready to get to it. Let no one despite you for your youth, but set the believers an example in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, in purity. That's beautiful. Thank you. 1 Timothy 4:12. And thanks to whoever put it there. I've been studying it in my mind. I've been reading it. Many times I've read it. I think today's the first time I've been able to read it in whole and understand what it was trying to say. Interesting. But hey, thanks for hanging with Dedo, and let's see how it goes. Well, I know I said it was going to be just raw videos from here, but you know me, I can't help but interject a little bit here and there all the time. I'm As I watch this, I'm wondering and reading that Bible verse on the wall if anybody who had Sunday school class in here will come in during the parade and or after the parade and have a cup of hot chocolate. We hope to have hot chocolate here. The parade's coming by soon. Did I tell you? And Scott and Samantha and I we're hoping to be ready to sell some
Inside
flowers
the
in
drawers,
here.
you just primed them, right?
I hope it turns out that way. So hang around and find out how it goes.
Maybe you're gonna let the big ripple paint right there. There. Yeah.
Well, this thing doesn't.
So you wanna get them, or you don't care?
Well, you can give me a brush.
I mean, it's up to you. I wouldn't leave it that way, but
I can't get it with
the
this
front's gonna look fine. It's just gonna have like a build up of paint.
This thing doesn't. It doesn't fit right in there. So.
You want the plastic thing? You want the plastic thing?
Look, I can't help myself. Even though we're trying to put a little lipstick on the pig here, if you will. You know, I like things to be a certain way. If we're gonna do it, let's do it halfway decent or act like we're trying to do a good job at least, let's not leave some buildup of paint. So as I step in here and give Samantha a few pointers, I'll try to speed things along, and pretty soon it's just going to be me. There won't be any voiceovers the rest of the way, but while I'm having my coffee, I couldn't help it, just give a little insight. So all right, back to the action. So, listen, this place is dirty. We vacuumed and swept tons of debris from above us that rains down on top of you. This is a real work in progress, so this is just the beginning. I mean, the very infant stages. Of course, there's a lot that's happened before we got here, and I'm going to share it with you at some point in time. But over the next few videos, we're running out of time, and my coffee times in the morning are getting smaller. That's what I've been making these videos when I get up early and have my coffee. So I've been getting up later and not having as much coffee time. So I'm still interested to try to make good videos and videos that people are interested to look at. So I'm going to try a new format here for a few. We'll see how it goes. If you have any insight or have been watching any of my other videos and think you like one format or like a certain aspect of another video or things like that, let me know. Leave me a comment. I want you to be a part of the process. So I hope you hang around for a long time and see how we get where we're going and see how the story changes or how we tell it. So anyway, let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, I think my plan of action is here. I'm going to get some drop cloths and cover up this counter. Probably would hurt to put a little bit on the floor. I have some bits on there, but then I haven't decided if I want to try to roll first or cut it in. But since I got the scaffolding there, I may probably just roll it. I'm going to get set up here, so hang around.
There it is, just more cleaning and cleaning. The more you clean, the more the dust there is. But we're trying to get down to the fine dust so we can get some paint on the walls, and there's nothing worse than painting over some dirt. So let's see how we do it. just glad to kind of almost be past where we're dirty and cleaning stuff. Mixing the paint or the primer is what I'm mixing here. That means the dirt is coming to an end for the time being. I don't think I could be more grateful than that, but cool to watch how the oil, this is oil paint, how it mixes all back together with itself. Pretty neat. I like to just watch it. Hey Brian, if you're watching, where's my music, man? Could use a long guitar solo right here to add some ambiance to my painting skills. Yeah, we're finally painting. Unbelievable. What a moment. Thanks for hanging around with Dedo. I'm going to try to push on here. It's a lot to do still, so you know what to do. Good night, my friends. I'm going home. I'll be back in the morning.
Like that.
See you then.
Shoot. You hanging with Dedo. Alright, so update, I guess we'll call it an update. We are, we, all of us together as a whole, are here paint this wall. That's the wall that I call the back wall on our project board. We're going to try to get that knocked out today. We're making the push to have the build a bouquet in here, and it's on no matter what happens from here. If it looks like that when it happens, that's what it'll look like, but I hope that's not the case. So we got a lot of work to do. I feel like we're heading into a holiday. We're getting ready to run down the back stretch here, and I'm going to try to record stuff, but it's cumbersome when we're trying to get everything done. But hey, thanks for stopping in, checking it out. I hope to see you down here making a bouquet or having it some other event or something we might be having. But if nothing else, remember, It's always a beautiful day in the flower business, and I hope your day's beautiful too. So hang around, see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to try to get this wall finished priming in, cutting the primer. You know, we could probably use another coat of primer, but I think that gives it a fair amount of evenness as far as one coating. Similar, paint should adhere good. The paint we use is it's kind of a primer and paint combo. It adheres to this stuff really well. So I think we're going to just cut in and then paint. You know, if this was my house or something a lot more permanent, I would definitely put another coat of primer on there, just so that the better your base is on there, the better your paint does and the color holds up. At least that's my opinion. You know, I did, my mom was in the paint and paper, wallpaper business, and so I grew up in the paint store, so I kind of understand it a little bit just from osmosis. Funny how that works. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna get to it. Hang around. I'll put you on the time board. Salt water. Gotta drink your salt water, right? To ever get cramps, legs at night when you go to bed. Messed up. I went along and painted that, but I didn't get the top, so I gotta have to go back. Just that ladder is kind of cumbersome getting up there around that counter and stuff, or over the top of it. Alright, so my coffee time's up here. I'm going to eat my breakfast and have a little more coffee, and then I'm going to get to work. So hang around and see how it goes. And remember, it's always a beautiful day in the flower business. May God bless you, and I hope your day is beautiful too.
So remember,
hang around and see how we get there.
eat you some breakfast.
See you in the next one.
And always a good, strong coffee. That sweet coffee this morning.